MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Ambush style 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Harper.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Schmidt leads off second with nobody out. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. Looking up is Contreras, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 72 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Michael Arnold. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, shortstop, Jackie Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Robinson is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Smiley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
First pitch
Javier
on its way.
Baez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
That's popped up. Schmidt is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Lofton is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. In his career, Bryant carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Daniel giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Fastball called for strike 2, and set up behind the plate. Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
In now, Jeff Daniel. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. On the move is Lofton. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Now the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Popped him up. Under it is Russell, and there are two away now.
Batting none.
So here now's the pitcher, Tom Seaver, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is after it, but this will land untouched. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Chopped in front of home plate. And that's the first out.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Arnold moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Ian.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Mike Schmidt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Drilled on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Into the box, Michael Arnold. as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Now the 1-0, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Drew Smyly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher.
And the pitch.
Drew Smyly.
Here's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Drew Smyly is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now to the plate, Addison Russell, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0. At the plate, Jackie Robinson. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Rizzo is there, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher Mike.
Digging in, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at it.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll get in there safely.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton, as he rips it on the ground to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Jeff Daniel.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Mike Schmidt.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, he's running. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner goes for third. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Steve Cishek answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Steve Cishek. Next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Michael
into the box, Michael Arnold. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Schwarber going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues as they've widened this lead to 8 now. long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that retires the side. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubs nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Harper moving to his left. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Phillies lead this one 8-0. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Mike Piazza.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just 1 pitch.
The batter.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeff Daniel.
Standing in now, Jeff Daniel. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now as the blowout continues. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
Stepping in now, Tom Seaver.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options of whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. He's on the move again from first. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Arnold.
In now, Michael Arnold. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Happ's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 13-0. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the 1st out.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Pitcher,
that was
41.
a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Your attention,
Albert
please.
Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Almora.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Justin Grimm gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza in the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is gonna be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
The batter. The first
stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. Straightaway left. Schwarber is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff Daniel. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The pitcher, number 41.
Into the box, Tom Seaver.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Schmidt, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard to the bottom of the 6th inning. Phillies on. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 the count. And And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Baez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning, and he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and into bed next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Still 16-0. Brian Dunsing enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bryce Harper will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A pause and the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Arnold. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 20.
So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Junior, number 22 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. Will come on as a pinch hitter.
Philadelphia, number 18, Pedro Florimon.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
In now, Mike Piazza. Runner breaks for third. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Florimon will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Wilson Ramos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Lofton has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first
in now. Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%?
On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
The catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Griffey Jr. waits on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
7, Kenny Lofton.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 148 for his career as this lead got even wider.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now, Pedro Strop comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bill Barrett will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Standing in now, Tom Seaver. Runners on his way to third. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. Schmidt now out to left field. This one's well hit. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year as the blowout continues. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Arnold.
At the plate, Michael Arnold, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Babe Ruth will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Pedro Florimon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bill Barrett will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 4, Bill Barrett.
Babe Ruth will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is in there, a called strike 3. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball. On MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Tom Seaver working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now Bryce Harper sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
So coming to the plate, Michael Arnold, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The Babe with a 2-run home run. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Pedro Florimon. Hit well again down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped high in the air. Rizzo over to his right. 2 down. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Kenny Lofton.
The center fielder, Kenny.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Schwarber there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Harper is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lofton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Cubs are down to their final out now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Popped him up. Schmidt is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
28-0 the final tonight. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tom Seaver takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Drew Smyly allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.